Joy is a point of view. Joy is a way of looking at things. This helps me. I don't know about you, but it sets me free from feeling the need to feel a certain way. We got so many people quitting their jobs because they're unhappy and not really understanding that sometimes joy is not the absence of sadness or the presence of the spectacular. And all we need to look at is that one verse where it says that Jesus, for the joy that was set before him. I want to use that as a picture for a moment. He set joy before him. So in order to endure the cross, that's the next part, enduring the cross, scorning its shame, he didn't find joy in the event. He found joy in the guaranteed outcome of the event. He did not find joy in the feeling of hanging on the cross. It wasn't like because he was the Son of God that the nails, transcended the laws of pain and the material laws of the universe. It was just as painful, but because of purpose. You understand it's very different to go through pain with purpose than pain without purpose. It's the difference between Graham jumping on my back, he's only 90 pounds, and me not knowing that he's gonna jump on my back, and me feeling like every disc just slipped, like I'm 73 years old in my lower back, and the difference between me putting 90 pounds on a bar to squat it. If I do it on purpose, it's a warm-up weight. If I don't expect it, it might take me down to the ground. Same weight, but one I was ready for. When Jesus hung on the cross, he wasn't surprised by the shame. He wasn't surprised by the suffering. He wasn't surprised by the pain. He wasn't surprised by the jeering. He wasn't surprised by their saliva. He wasn't surprised by the blood. Joy is a focus before it's a feeling. If you came to church just to hear that, I promise you got your gas money's worth. Joy is a focus before it's a feeling. And so while we're chasing a feeling called joy, God has given us the ability to choose not our feelings. You ever tried to choose joy? I saw it on Pinterest. I tried it. It sucked. It didn't work. Then I felt guilty because I couldn't find joy and it made me feel less joy. So now I'm in a joyless pit of joylessness. It is cyclical joylessness and shame. It's the difference between choice and consequence. Joy is a choice. Really? Because some of the trials that people go through are actual mental illness, and it's kind of hard for them to just feel happy because they got a good parking space. And no matter how much you tell them to feel happy, be happy, be happy, feel happy, count your blessings. James doesn't say count your blessings. This isn't a nursery rhyme, it's a Bible scripture. He said, count it all joy. He said, learn how to flip. You might not know this statement, but there's a statement in financial terms. It's an income statement. It's got your income on one side, your expenses on another. James says, if you can learn to put some of the stuff in the income column that you thought was an expense, some of the stuff in the blessing column that you thought was a burden. If you can flip the flow, you actually have more joy than you're aware of. But you're not gonna get it by praying for a feeling. You're going to get it by making choices. Joy is not a choice. In fact, the worst way that I can get more joy is to focus on getting more joy. The best way to stop being happy is to ask yourself the question, am I happy? And see, I don't remember my grandparents ever talking about this. If they did, I don't remember it. I never remember my grandmother, my grandfather talking about, are we really happy? They didn't think like that. There wasn't feeds and scrolling. There wasn't all this other stuff to make them feel unhappy at a moment's notice. There wasn't an infinite supply of unhappiness in their pocket in the form of a device. They didn't have that. So they focused on something else. What was it? What is it that brings joy if I focus on it? I know what it's not. It's not looking around. How are they doing? What do they think? Where are they going on vacation? Where is she taking? Where is she going? What's she wearing? When she goes on? What do they think about me? No. That's not going to do it. He said, for the joy set before him. So I can't be looking all around and expecting to have joy. I can't be judging my situation according to other people's calling and expect to have joy. I can't be judging my gift compared to other people's talent and expect to have joy. I know it's so cliche because we say it every week, but nothing destroys joy like comparison. The life you've got, some of you, would be so enjoyable if only you didn't do this while you were living it. If only you didn't do this. I mean, it's hurting my neck just to do it to illustrate to you. Imagine what it's doing to your soul. You can't have joy that way. It is destroying your joy. You're praying for more joy, and yet you are destroying the joy God has given you, the joy of your salvation, the joy of your calling, the joy of your assignment. God, give me more joy. Well, it's a decision not to have joy. That's the worst way to get joy. The decision of what I'm going to focus on. Hey, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single video or live stream, and share this video with a friend. And don't forget, you can join me live every Sunday. Thanks again for watching.